Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla. Man, like, let me tell you, when you have a character called Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla, Jesus, like, talk about creative confidence. Like, let's just take a moment. Like, look at his shoulders. That's the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever heard in my life. Let's talk about creative confidence for a moment, okay? If we have a comedian, oh my god, look, I'm the business guy, and look, maybe we can ink a deal to get you a Netflix special, and maybe not just one, but like a series of Netflix specials to really get the money in. And if that does well, we can then dovetail this into securing a movie script deal. Maybe we can even get you, in addition to writing a script and selling it, because you had a good special, we can get you as like maybe a leading character in a comedy movie because we've leveraged the Netflix special. It's all these like layers of stuff. However, none of that matters if your comedian isn't fucking funny at all, right? It doesn't matter. And we know this. We sort of intuitively know this. Like, if I say something to you and you don't laugh, there's no data to parse through. You know it. He's not funny, right? That's it. There you go. If you watch comedians discussing with other comedians about joke writing and how to construct good jokes, there's like a lot of complexity and subtlety and nuance and craft that's there, right? But I think that the thing about the second and the third and the fourth order analysis is that it's so much more concrete. Like, if you have a funny person who's genuinely funny, who, again, if you hand them a microphone and say, stand there and say jokes for half an hour, and they do, and they can, and people laugh, you have something very objectively measurable, right? You have a crowd of people fucking laughing. Terrific. And every time that this has happened, it's a very known technique to try to sell a special in this way. It's a very known process to try to leverage the success of some comedy routines there to other opportunities, yada, 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 yada. But, again, it's that first order craft. And I was joking with a friend about how there's so many iconic classic things in media that if you were to try to do some second or third or fourth order business style analysis of it, you would be like, no, this needs to change. Take Chewie, okay? George Lucas said, I have an idea. We're going to have a character that nobody can fucking understand. It will just make noises that sounds like a drunk poodle with a ping pong ball stuck in its throat. And it's a little bit emotive, but no one can understand him at all. The characters in the movie seem to be able to, but no one watching at home can. And the look of this is going to be a man who is tall, clearly dressed in a bunch of fur. That's going to be the look. Like, we could maybe make it look more alien and stuff, but I want people to, if they squint hard enough, to be able to see the lines of the sewing of the fursuit, right? Like, on paper, Chewie sounds fucking terrible. Oh yeah, he has a laser crossbow, and you don't even know if he has, like, posable thumbs and digits underneath all that fucking fur. It's going, just like shooting it literally, and it's just like, could we have subtitles so we can understand what he's saying? And George Lucas is like, no, this character's going to be perfect. And Chewie isn't even going to be really comic relief either. This is going to be a fucking ridiculous character who somehow moans ridiculously sincerely, and we never fucking understand what he says, right? I love it. This is amazing. And I call that creative confidence, okay? Just like if you tell a joke and the person laughs, we can see that it's good. But when it starts to be something like, I'm going to make a character in a movie, and you trust me, it's going to be really, really good, and people are like, I don't fucking know. And then I can see many years later that, as it turns out, that was a good idea, and Chewie kicks ass, right? And we currently have before us something that is no better an example of creative confidence than fucking Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla. I can't even read the name without beginning to laugh, okay? Here is how apparently amazing of an idea Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla is, okay? This idea is apparently so fucking good that there was the original character Godzilla, and someone said, listen, I have my own version. That got created, and that got so popular that when Magic the Gathering was trying to find the Godzillas to put into Magic the Gathering, they said, we gotta have Space Godzilla. We have to have Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla, right? You have some of the popular ones, right? You got fucking Mothra, right? Everyone knows Mothra. You have Doom, Godzilla Doom Inevitable. That's like fucking cool, right? What other Godzillas do we have? Godzilla. Oh, come here. Stop running away from me. Godzilla. Like, Godzilla Primeval Champion. It sounds awesome. Godzilla Doom Inevitable. Okay, right? I think everyone has heard of Mechagodzilla at some point. What if that giant lizard was instead not a lizard, but was steel with lasers and missiles flying out of him? And everyone went, that's a great idea. And yet somehow, in the midst of all these familiar, at least at some basic level, understandably popular Godzillas, alongside these, we have fucking Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla! This is the fucking best thing I've ever seen! This is amazing. Someone was trying to draw a Godzilla that was distinct enough from this fucking Godzilla and this fucking Godzilla, and what they chose to do was not even to have shoulder pads on him, but to literally have miniature volcanoes for shoulders, and then there is no reference to it in the name at all. It's fucking Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla. This is incredible! This is the most impressive creative confidence I've ever seen. Never do market analysis. Never try to run the numbers on what's going to be good, because if you just trust what's going on in your heart, you can get something that is just fucking amazing. Wizards paid money! There was a deal! A deal happened to try to make this! And there was someone who pushed back, who went, I don't know, we might want to choose something other than Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla. And someone in the meeting said, we have to have Bio-Quartz. We have to have it. It is perfect for the Sultai colors in Magic the Gathering. We have to have it. And there was negotiation about the right Godzilla to do, like fucking Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla won it. This is incredible. This is the best thing I've ever seen. So again, anytime I see something fucking ridiculous like this, like Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla with fucking volcano shoulders, it brings me joy. It's fun to look at. And I'm like, yeah, I'd cast that. That makes sense. But yet somehow, subconsciously, my brain slipped over the fact that someone sat down, closed their eyes, and then opened them and went, I have an idea. This is incredible. This is the greatest thing ever. Praise be to Bio-Quartz Spacegodzilla.